Jimmy strapped an active bomb to his foot. As soon as the red light lit up, he jumped on his bike and rode into the middle of the road. His targets were two black SUVs parked on the left. Since the path was blocked, he casually pushed the side mirror of the rear SUV to make space. The gang boss inside didn't notice anything suspicious. Jimmy smoothly moved to the front SUV and quietly placed the bomb under its chassis. When the driver of the rear SUV leaned out to fix the mirror, Jimmy quickly put on a gas mask and fired a poison gas bullet at him. The gas knocked out both people in the front seats instantly. That's when the front car's bodyguard realized something was wrong, but the car door was blocked by Jimmy's bike and couldn't be opened right away. Jimmy then threw the unconscious rear driver out of the car and took control, successfully capturing the gang boss. However, as he drove off, the bodyguards in the front SUV had already moved the bike, opened the door, and started chasing him, firing bullets at the car as they closed in. Luckily, all the car windows were made of bulletproof glass. The two bodyguards fired more than a dozen times, but the bullets couldn't get through. They could only watch helplessly as their boss was taken away. Still, they didn't want to give up. They got ready to chase after the car, but Jimmy stayed calm because the bomb he planted was about to go off. Right on time, the car exploded, leaving the bodyguards with no way to follow. They had fought so hard because their boss was carrying a case filled with biochemical weapons worth tens of millions. Later, during Jimmy's interrogation, the gang boss revealed where the weapons were going to be traded with the terrorists. Since Jimmy had to stay behind and guard the dangerous weapons, he sent his partner to catch the terrorist. But unlike Jimmy, she wasn't as lucky. She disguised herself as a hotel cleaner and went to the location where the deal was happening. Surprisingly, the terrorists were very alert. After just one glance, the bald man sensed something was off about the woman. Even though he wasn't sure if she was a cop, he was cruel enough to kill her just in case. He dragged her to the elevator, pressed the button, and ended her life right there. When Jimmy found out, he was furious. Ignoring his organization's warnings, he set out alone to find the terrorist leader. Because of the elevator incident, the terrorists realized their cover had been blown. They were now rushing to the airport to escape, so they stayed inside their car and avoided a direct fight with Jimmy. Instead, they had two bodyguards fire a few shots to keep him from getting close. Jimmy didn't try to push forward. Instead, he made a turn and drove down a side street. When the terrorists saw Jimmy's car vanish, they thought they were finally safe. But while waiting at a red light, Jimmy suddenly reappeared from another road and stepped on the gas, driving straight at them.